hold on, let me get my document up and running. I had to restart. What material do we want to use? Let's use zebra paint and oh, that's kind of crazy. We're gonna work on Jace today. Welcome. I will be here for a short minute, but I'm hoping to get some of my work done here today. I'm gonna open Clip Studio actually to show you the paint over I just did. I don't know if anyone's here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Let's see. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Oh, it's me. Oh shit. Okay. Shoot file. And Jace. Is this the old one? No, because I remember editing it. Hold on. Oops. Well, I'll just do some of the changes. Like, I need to lengthen the jaw, I think, and then I don't know. Like, where's the other one? Let me open to this one. Second. Oh, there it is. Hold on. I don't know if I want to do all these changes. Okay, I need to make the forehead bigger, and I need to, let's see, like, I think move the ear down. Let me just, yeah, let me look at this. Nose needs to be a bit more upturned, I think. Okay, let's do that. Great to see you, Matthew. Welcome, Warrior. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How's everyone here? How's everyone doing today on this fine Tuesday midday? I'm a bit late, but you know, things happen. All right. Let me open the clip over here. Okay. I don't know if these changes are gonna look good either. I'm apprehensive, but we'll see how it goes. Let me open my PureRef. Up late last night, working on freelance and tutorials for Patreon. I just recently posted my poly paint one. It's been a lot of editing. I want to say it's a relief to have like at least 1,000 views on it now. It's just really good. My PureRef isn't opening. Excuse me. There we go. It's a relief to have one of these done. I'm working on the fur tutorial at the moment. It was a lot of work just to get like for just 5 minutes of tutorial and like 25-minute tutorial so far. So it's a lot. Editing is a lot, but we got this. We got this, guys. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna be working on Jace a little bit today for like 2 hours or an hour. So I hope you enjoy. Yeah. I have to say, like, doing ever since the tutorials, like having to hear how I sound like and to other people and, you know, myself, I think it's grown my confidence, my speech a bit. It's coming. I just upgraded. Upgrade from AMD, man. It's got a new one, the 5090. I think I'm good. Like, my 4090 is great. She renders videos like so fast. Like, dude, I'm good. Like, it takes like 7 seconds. My voice is really nice, thank you. Sorry, I might be grading out 1 points for effect. All right, let me look at the, I'm still looking at the changes. This helps me a lot to have the start of the sculpt, so let me explain what I'm looking at. This is like where my sculpt is right now, and I take I copy and paste it over the same, so I just see like what changes I did to match the pictures from the show, or like or a turnaround sheet, but this is all I have for Jace. So wait, where's the opacity? You can see like I tried to match it up, like the brow. Yeah, I just use Photoshop, and I'm looking at, so I haven't made note of like what I did, but like basically, wait, where is it? So let's see, turn nose, longer jaw, shorter ear, more forehead, stuff like that. I have posted one of my tutorials to my Patreon, so if you want to join there, you have access to all my current whip tutorial, or not whip tutorial, like my entire catalog so far, which includes hair. I did for my first month, then I did a poly paint, which I posted, but I'm trying to get to 1K on YouTube so I can get to put chapters on my stuff, because like as I go longer tutorials, like it's gonna be a pain if you can't like skip to certain parts. So but yeah, no, I have not posted my hair tutorial yet because I want to keep that kind of exclusive for Patreon at the moment. So but yeah, link is in the bio. But I do have I talk about it several times on stream, but yeah, I'm trying to like conclude it, and it takes a lot to like make tutorials, so if you would like to support me there. But yeah, I'm not gonna go over it today. I've gone over a couple times on stream on ZBrush. If you want to look for those are on YouTube. Yeah, let me just start. So I usually just duplicate the body. I have the like first one at top, like so this one here and this one, and then I'm just gonna work on it. So I usually just hide the hair and I just worked like this. So then I just usually edit it on the low. Shakira, Shakira, oh baby, one time. Yeah, funny. But yeah, I'm gonna go select this. I'm just gonna move the ear first, why not? I'm actually making my tutorial right now because someone asked me for it in the Patreon, and it's quite long so far, so. But it's very conclusive. Like I'm adding like the hotkeys, I'm adding like the principles of like art. Like I think you need to understand that more so than you do like the technical aspects. So I include both. So I include the technical in my tutorials and also the artistic like principles. Like for the poly paint, I included a lot of like the principles found in James Kearney's book, like Color and Light. I think a lot of people appreciate that, like me explaining like what I'm doing has a name to it, and if you want to know more, you could just like get the book or watch the video, and like I pull the definitions that you need. Not yeah, because like what's going on in my head isn't just like technical aspects, it's more so like artistic and proportion and like anatomy. Yeah, I'm gonna turn him into a German Shepherd, Belgian Malinois, or Saint Bernard. I'm not sure yet. I have content. I'm making more short tutorials. But yeah, I'm making a lot. Like the fur one is coming up, and it's gonna be good. Like I think I've narrowed in my process, and I was editing it, and you can see me edit on my Twitch sometimes too. Like I was editing last night, and it was like 3 hours of like just editing 5 minutes of footage, like just for the first part of the tutorial. It's like I really want to get it in like the technical first, then like shape language, all that, and then like the process of making it. So it's like 3 parts, right? It's like technical, like here's how you do it in ZBrush, here's everything here's every hotkey, here's every like thing. It takes a lot to like include that and like remember, so I have to like really, so yeah, if you would love to support me, feel free. I am, yeah, would be very grateful. We also have a Discord too, so if it's with a feedback channel. He does look like a German Shepherd, that's what I think too. So I'm just going in and like matching kind of what I see. Sometimes what I'll do too is a little fun trick for you guys who are here. This is a free tip. So I am on this channel. Let me go to, so what I'll do is I'll match it to, so I'm just using, let me hide my display. So up here, let me shift M, little teaching moment for you guys. Magnifying glass, I just turn on, you don't try to turn it on, but I just turn see through up here. Do you see that? I do have a YouTube channel. I didn't link it below. I can link it though now if you guys want. But I'm trying to get to 1K, like I said earlier, so if you would subscribe, that would be very helpful. Because it helps me a lot by not only you're supporting me, but you're also, yeah, getting me to 1K. So I need to, like, I don't know if anyone knows, like, does YouTube, but you need to like be verified and like in order to like add chapters at the bottom. I don't know why. You know, like the things that you click on, like the really helpful things, like a tutorial. I can't add those yet because I'm not verified, so that would be lovely if you would help me with that. Let me turn on the see-through a bit more. And again, that's free, so if you would just help me with that. I feel like I'm begging for a lot today, but I'm like, no, like it really does help. And I'm putting out a lot of like content that you normally would have to like scroll through like on a stream. Like I have a lot of streams, but I don't have a lot of like videos yet, so I'm working towards that. And like important to like when people ask me questions here, I'll be like, oh, like here's this YouTube video I have, like. I also have my brushes. I posted my pure ref, my anatomy pure ref. If you subscribe, so it'll be cheaper to subscribe than it would be to buy the pure ref by itself, just because I mean it's whatever you want to do, but yeah, it's whatever you want. It's like just full of like, thank you. I'm getting better. I'm definitely like, I'm excited. Like I've in this past like 2 months I've gotten like, I think I've like narrowed in like not just recording but also like creating like a logical like presentation, and like the feedback I've gotten from my Patreon supporters and the feedback I've gotten from just everyone in the comments and like other YouTube creators, I think it's really helped me like really narrow in. And it's like, you know, like when you first start something, it's like kind of rough, but you're you know, doing it. So I'm just sipping some water. Wait, I have my hair tutorial posted. There's so many. I'm posting like short form content too. But yeah, usually like 2 a month. I do Reef Topo. Would you like a tutorial on that? No, that's not for today though. I can point to a creator that I think does a really good job. Danny Mac, he has some on his Gumroad. Great retopology tutorial. I love instructors who, I have so many that I look up to, like instructors that explain like really hard principles, like very simply, because like not only tell me like you know, helps me like learn it, it helps me like that tells me that you have taken a very complicated thing and like done a ton of work to like explain it to someone who, you know, doesn't necessarily like know the ins and outs of the program, or like every single art principle. Like you've definitely been there at some point, you know, like James Gurney, I think, does a really good job of explaining like art, like color, what is it? Different color principles that like normally people go, oh, color theory is so hard. I'm like, it is and it isn't, you know? Like after reading the book, I'm like, okay, like you only need to kind of understand like some things. It's like with ZBrush, right? Or like with Blender, you don't need to understand every single thing. Like you don't need to understand like, oh, like it's just like you need to do like, okay, I want to focus on like characters. I want to focus on like making her hair look good. I want to make focus like, okay, let's break that down for you. Usually starts with like basic overall shape, you know, and then it's kind of like carving like a sculpt to itself. It's like you do like the generalized shape, and then it's like, you know, slowly gets clearer and clearer, kind of like an image, right? Like a pixelated image. Let me see. I think the jawline is, yeah, it's weird. Hold on. Not weird. Lower. See, I don't know if I like it, but we'll see. We'll see. I might need to. Sometimes matching to the image doesn't help. I don't know why. Because like, so whenever you do this process of like matching the image, like 1-to-1, because like the lens and like the lens can sometimes distort the sculpt because you're using like a very flat lens in ZBrush, like a very high focal length. It can sometimes like be very flat, so it's like you have to take into account like lens distortion. Also the fact that the sculpt itself might not be completely side profile. So let me like show you like this. I don't think is like completely, I think he's like turned like slightly to the side because maybe, but like you can see like this part of the eyebrow, and it worries me because I might just have a big forehead. I don't know. But if you ever look at like, you know, like you're pulling like this, or this one's not, this one's actually really good, but the where was it? I was looking, I was like, oh, that's not completely side. Like I was looking at this post someone did, this one, and it's like you can still see, and it's like he's slightly turned, like very slightly. As you're so young, I'm 21, you're amazing, I want to see a skilled sculptor as you. Oh, well, you'll make it. You got this. You're no problem, Cogjent. I'm glad you found me. Yeah, I hope my tutorials help. Also, hello, Sharif. I love your breakdowns recently with the waterfall. I think it was on Blue Sky. I think it's you, Sharif Dawood. But man, like, I love breakdowns. I love that sounds wrong. I love breaking down. No, I love breakdowns of like seeing other people's process. Is it Dawood? Is Dawood? I think it is. Hello. But yeah, I think the nose, let's see, let's look at it over here. Yeah, and then so what I do is like I have this changes. And what I can do is I can flip between you turn off the eye on both of them, and I can just flip between them to like compare changes. I do this because layers you can't edit on the low, and in order to get like really clean changes, you need to like edit on the low, because that's just how it is. No, there is more to it. Like you need to like when you have like higher poly count, it just every like mark that you move brush you do, like it'll be like that. So if I did it on the low, it's gonna be a bit I know that's a bad idea to do, but like if I did it here, like it's just gonna pull. You're gonna just move it like this, you know? It takes into account your poly count, so just keep that in mind. That's why I really don't like doing you do for Sharif. We've seen other works. Ooh, sorry about that. But how many match the cheekbones? There's no other clothing sculpting. There's a lot of Jason. Oh, that's not sculpting, but in the art world, there's a lot of. Ooh. I see a lot of Georges. J-O-R-G. J-O-R-G-E. So I drink my tea with a straw. Dude. Also, how's everyone today? I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's seeing the new Arcane season. It's very inspirational. But yeah, let me know, like, what's going on while I sit here and match to the image I'm looking at. Alright, I'm just gonna mark this. Make sure my RGB is off. I covered this in my poly paint tutorial. I forgot to put this back up. Whoopsie. Dude, I was so tired this morning. I woke up I went to bed so late. I woke up kind of early, so. Hi, Burn. But yeah, Burn was here with me last night, like, while I was editing the fur tutorial. How many 3D softwares right now? A lot. A lot. So let me turn my volume down a little bit. Also video. Season 2 premiered on your birthday! Oh, also happy birthday! Mine's coming up in like 10 days, I think. No. 9 days. Oh! But is this the first tutorial? Yeah. What do you mean the meat is gone? Okay. Oh! But yeah, I was up editing like this last night. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch. Twitch too. Sorry, there's a lot of things to follow me on. But I'm always everywhere. I'm like hopping between things, like I'm like, you know, like Shadow the Hedgehog with a shoot. Different platforms, different things. Matching the shape of the cheekbones. Even though you don't see them, I think it's kind of important to get it right, just because, I don't know, I think people can tell. It's not too much of a change, like. So this is here. I think I made his eyes too small too, so I'm going in and fixing that. Oops. That's another thing, if you do that switch thing, you just accidentally forget that's all. But it's fine. It's not a big deal. Oh, I need to make these larger. Oh yeah, Burn, I'm really glad I'm saving the blocking tutorial next month, because like I'm gonna have to go into anatomy, I think. So a little bit. I'm not gonna go too far into it, but like I can't do that this month. Like it's just too much busy. Like with I'm going to MagFest, and then like I have a bunch of like freelance I'm doing. Oh yeah. And at the same day, you know, and I'm doing like my personal stuff, and it's like we got at some point we gotta sleep. Yeah. Like mostly just like YouTube stuff, which is, you know, same thing. You start at any age, yeah. Are you saying Cognit's question from earlier? You do not envy me? Yeah, me neither. I was on the floor, like I'm so tired. I was thinking, like, I do not like ever go out usually. I usually just like work and stuff, or like, so I've only started playing games, I think, past 2 years of the 5-year like 3D career. Mostly because I don't go out, so it's just like circumstance. Like, there's not really anyone that's near me. Like, none of my friends are here. If it's getting personal, I'm gonna stop blabbing. Oopsie. But like, I just, you know, just do stuff online and exercise a lot. Very disciplined like that. I think it's also a misconception that disciplined people like don't complain. I complain a lot. I gotta like run tonight again, like I ran last night. This was something people don't tell you about, like when you do like races, is that you have to run a lot. You have to run every day. Every day. If it was just like 2 miles, it's usually just like, oh. It's like, yes, the race is like 6 miles, but like leading up to that, you have to run like for training about like 80 or however many to like get your speed up. It's kind of like with 3D is like, it's like, oh, you do the first one, okay, now do the second one. Okay, you did your first one, yeah, move on to the second one. I don't look at it like that, but it is like when I was starting Jace, I was like, I'm so excited. Like I really approach things with a good mindset sometimes. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do, because it's more of the excitement. Also, hello Chris. How are you? Hello? Sorry, someone's messaged me. Ever since I got this watch for running, I'm like, oh, what's the stitch? Is there any truth to runner high? I think I get it like mostly now. Like I don't get it kind of after. I'm really tired after. I have a lot of stamina now, like in my daily life. So like I've definitely noticed like a lot of energy like increasement, but like during I'm kind of miserable. And I'm on the floor like after I stretch and stuff, I'm just like, oh, I'm so tired after my shower. But no, I sometimes I do push myself, not on purpose, accidentally, but I'm getting there. Like my heart rate used to be like a good like 190, and I peaked again like yesterday. I did 207. It was not good because I pushed my mile time like to like 8 minutes, which is usually like it's supposed to be like 10:30. It's definitely easier than you would think. I do a lot of strengthening stuff, and it's helped a lot. But like learning, like improving your form, I think is the best thing. Like watching a bunch of like form, like where you have your foot is like super important when you run. So it's like your feet are always underneath your hips, always, like where they land. Like that's why people can run without getting injured, is because of the proper foot placement. Like I don't ever ache after I run. I'm just like tired because I'm work like 8-10 hours plus, then I run like an hour, and then it's just like, ugh. And sometimes I don't feel right. Like, right? That's just the thing. Like I didn't eat lunch yesterday. I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Like eating is also very important. My favorite thing to do too, I learned, is like like a low kind of like a snack before you run is like super like why is like having a little snack before a run like super important? But it is, because it fuels you, and like, or like if you have like a really long one, it's important to like fuel midway. So I'll take It's just glorified applesauce. It's called Go-Go Squeeze, but there's like a baby food. And it's like a little packet. Just like eat it, or like people use gels, but I'm like, it's so. How do you make your lines and seams in clothing? Oh, depends. You can use brushes, but like sometimes I'll just use like just the orb crack. It's kind of a fricked way to do it, but I'll just add like with the trim dynamics, I'll just use the orb crack and then just like fill it in with the orb that's the trim dynamic, and you get this like nice, interesting seam sort of. But to know is like, what seam do you like? Want stitches, or do you want like pull it out a little bit? There you go. It's a big seam, but I was trying to like kind of magnify it a little bit. But where is, I also have brushes, not me personally, but like some I found, but I don't use those, so I can't really commend them. I mean, a few times when it was still warm out. Oh yeah, ankles. Yeah, no, I do a lot of like strength things. There's a channel on YouTube I watch pretty religiously. It's called Running with Ash. And he does like a 15-minute like super easy like exercises. That easy, but it's like relatively easy. I feel weird like talking about other people's YouTube channels, but like here's this one I watch a lot. I do this like pretty much every day, but my ankles have gotten like, and also I use like resistance bands on my ankles. I'll constantly like do this when I'm sitting down, like with my foot, so I'll just like raise it up. And what this does is it like, to avoid shin splints, you need to work the muscle anatomies. You need to work that shin, like the muscle around it. So because like the reason why you get shin splints or what have you is because like overworking of that muscle. And so by doing this all day, you're like constantly like you're strengthening it, because like when you're running, you're like, this is just repeated movement of this, and like if you don't exercise it ever, then it's gonna hurt and it's gonna get shin splints. So I just constantly, I'm doing this. I'm sitting down somewhere, I'm just like exercising my foot, or I'll do like ankle rolls. You can also like strengthen that ankle by like resistance training on it, like so you can start out small by just like sitting on it on your foot, like your feet underneath. I can't illustrate it because I'm I'm ZBrushing, but yeah, it definitely is good to like work that, because like a lot of road running, even like I run on the slope of the road, so I don't want to get hit by cars, so I'll run like kind of like that slant where it's like almost vertical, and so my ankle is constantly like, you know, adjusting to it, because like I've strengthened it. Stay for the running tips. Yeah. Oh my god. Like I think, yeah, it's so important. I haven't actually done any, but my legs have gotten so strong that from like just doing those like simple like balancing, you know, exercises, that it's really helped me. Like I don't ever to run, I'm like good. Like I don't, after I stretch a little bit too, like I only do like 5 minutes of stretching, but the strengthening has like really helped me a lot. Yeah, I'll accidentally like roll my ankle mid-run too sometimes, like because like your ankle like will go out, but because I've like practiced that and like inside and like, you know, strengthened and like done repeated like movement, it just snaps back up. There's like some pain if I like overexert, but it's like not, it's like ooh, like oh and then I keep running, like I can keep putting pressure on it. Like I would say it's like you're training to like, you know, like you wouldn't just go from like you wouldn't just pick up 50 like however like 100 barbells out of nowhere. You gotta start like small, so you gotta start with like you know, these like simple exercises too. You gotta start with like the 5 pound, you gotta start with the what, like, you know, you build up. Like you can't just like, that's why people get injured, is they think they can just like go in and do it, but like no, you sit at a desk all day, like you need to like build up these muscles or you're gonna get hurt. So hello. I didn't actually think of that metaphor until now, but it's CHLOE, but it's okay. It's okay. Chole. Thank you. What's up? I'm good. I'm good. I'm excited for my run tonight. I'm not excited. I'm not fine. I'm just like, I'm very tired, like with the video editing last night and freelance. It's good. It's an interesting, everything's always interesting, you know, like with work, and which is cool. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Like I'm almost at 1K on YouTube, dude. Oh, and the VTube is like as like 1.1K views now. Like it's only been a day. Like that's so exciting to me. Now will it grow? I don't know, but a 1.2K. Ooh, and the other one's at 1K. That's awesome. But that makes me excited. Because not only am I like, you know, doing well like via YouTube, like one day I hope to just like, you know, have like an entire library of just content for everyone to. Oh, 27! Oh my god, if everyone here subscribes, I would be so grateful and also would cry. It was tears of joy. And my YouTube's here. I put it in chat. But we're so close, guys. I really would appreciate it. That'd be amazing. I think I need 3,000 hours of watch time too, or it's really weird, the constituents, but like at least I'll have like one of the check marks down. Like I've only have like 58 hours of watch time, so if I could like play the video over and over again. I'm kidding, don't worry about it. No, I'll be like making more content, so let's see, subtitles, copyright, earn. Oh yeah, so eligibility to get earn, like, what is it? I don't know if I want to can I share this, but like, so I need to earn, like, what is it? Showing data, so almost, let's say 500. I don't understand. But 3 uploads and then 3,000 hours of watch time, or 3 million public short plays. Why would I want to model Robert Downey Jr.? I could. Thank you. Yeah, expect more. Again, thanks to my Patreon supporters, who is the only reason why I'm making these, because otherwise I would not have the guts, or like not have the motivation for just like $4 a month. Like, you're really helping me out. And then I also have a sticker club, so if I keep you know, talking about it, but I really am like excited to like just like build a like physical like merch line, and I've like made like, you know, like sticker sheets like last month. Oh shit. Where do I put them? Is kind of like these are the ones of that I did last month. I got a couple left because I wanted a couple left. Not half? I could, yeah. I'm just matching the nose shape. It's getting to be like it. I think I need to move the eyes down. Let me put the hair back on. Looks traumatized. I need to match the eyelid to this, but I think I'm gonna do... Oh, what is it? Let me just put the pure F. Wait, let me look at the screenshotting 1 second. Have I collected action figures? A couple, mostly like anime. Got a Na'vi figure right here. I got a couple too around my room. Very handsome man, holding by his head. Hey T3D, what's up? How's everyone doing today? On this fine Tuesday midday. Just move this here and then Control Shift A to disable it, and then go back to Robin. What's up? What's up? Shrink it a little bit to make it into frame. Just matching. Okay, I think the forehead needs to come forward a little bit. And the ear needs to go back. Dude, I would love to. I actually got Resident Evil 2 recently. I think about playing that on stream. I would love to do a like little... Also, Alan Wake 2, dude. Man, Burn. I don't know if... Oh my god. Burn. I've never like smiled so hard playing a game, or like also been so scared and like in a brief like 10 minutes I was playing. It was like a roller coaster of emotions. I was like, ah, and then like it's such a cool game. It's always better blocking meshes in ZBrush, or is it fine to do? You could do anything. You could do Maya, Blender. I choose ZBrush. It's so good, Bird. Like, I played the DLC. I want to play it again because like I played it on like Christmas, or was it New Year's Day? No, when was it? It was some day significant. I was just having it was New Year's Day, because I was like drinking like champagne at the same time. Like a smile on my face was like so like wide. I was just like, oh my god. This is the best thing. The DLC is so funny. It's amazing. You miss her, Mel? I love Mel. I want to do her too. Oh my god, I want to do all of them. Oops, I moved it. Just need to move the nostril back a little bit. I have Victor here too. Look at Victor. This feels so crazy. All that detail on the face. Yeah, it's amazing. It's like a thriller. I think people call it a horror game, but I think it's like more like a thriller. It's so fun. What is your favorite animated movie? I want to say Redline, but I think it's got to be Fantastic Mr. Fox. Or do you mean like 2D? Because that's stop motion. But I really like Fantastic Mr. Fox. I really like the artistry and like the model, like the puppets in that movie. I have the making of Fantastic Mr. Fox actually on the floor over here if you want me to pull it for you. red line is so good. Wait, this is the back of it. But I got this for Christmas. It's like, well, it starts off with this, like, in the front, it has this, I think this is the, what about the .wav file right here? That's cool. I don't know if this is like the call sheet or something. What is this? Like the shot sheet at the beginning. What is your favorite video game? Oh, I really love Dishonored. Like, I think, so there's, this is a hard question. I hate this question. It's like a letterbox, like top 4. I would say Dishonored, Bloodborne, Red Dead 2, and recently Alan Wake 2. I like the first one a lot, but I think the second one has like stolen my heart. Oops. Let me see. I also like Death Stranding a lot. Oops. Just looking at my recently played. What's your favorite video game? What's everyone's favorite video game? Disco Elysium's good too. But I really love Dishonored's art style. Elden Ring's good. I like Elden Ring. I like Bloodborne more though. And I played a lot of Elden Ring, so I just love Bloodborne, man. I should do a bit more poly painting, but his jaw is a bit weird. Let me look at the front profile again. Spider-Verse, yeah, Zootopia is good. Yeah, I love Spider-Verse. I love Arcane as well. Let's just move this up a bit. I don't think I'm gonna make it. It's too wide. Oh, isn't that the American McGee Alice? Is that the like Ubisoft game? Yes. Not Ubisoft. Who made this game? A designer, American McGee, published by EA. That's what it was. Screw EA for not making us. Was it like a sequel? I think people are complaining about like not having. That's cool. I've seen a lot of that recently. I've been playing like a lot of old games. I've been watching my friend play Battle Gear. Like I haven't had time to play it. I just playing Alan Wake, but we'll trade off. We'll like share like while my friend is playing it, and then I'll just be watching or sculpting. Yeah, oh my god, the Silent Hill 2 remake was so good. Oh my god, that was my first time playing or like experiencing Silent Hill. Or actually, I have not liking the story at all. Like I've kind of avoided it for years somehow. Despite like my video essay addiction, like I've avoided it. A sequel's good too. Yeah, I think I need to add that to my Steam wish list. I really like single player games. I don't play really too many like multiplayer. But yeah. Let me add this to my wish list. On wish list. What about the second one? Oh yeah, mouth washing was really good.
Now.
Oops. What's the second one called? The Madness Returns. That's the second one or first one. Save. I got Arkham Knight recently. Devil May Cry, Cyberpunk, and I've been getting a lot of Cyberpunk. Like, that's my older sister's favorite game. I've not played it yet, but it looks so good. So exciting. I'm so happy like that it's becomes good at like people have like enjoyed it like ever since the day one. Like I'm so sad about that whole thing. I just want to I want to like experience the character that is Johnny, because I haven't like gotten too in his story, like, but I hear he's a good character. And Spider-Man's good. Also, Bern, I don't think you ever told me your favorite games. I think you like Red Dead as well. Something's wrong with his nose, I think. Kentucky Route Zero, Hollow Knight. Yes! Oh my god. I love it when people know like these like niche games. Popular games too, like, but like oh, Witcher 3 is cool. I've not did not enjoy my time playing it. But the lore is cool. Yeah, look, Kentucky Route Zero. The soundtrack's so good. FIFA? I do not play FIFA. I don't play like any multiplayer games really. Usually, I only play like TF2 if I do play multiplayer. I have a very eccentric taste. I don't play sport games, no. Mostly because I don't like being surrounded by like sweaty people, like people who like to like for competition. I think it's not my speed. Like I'm okay, you know, not being the best at like a sport game. Okay, I'd much rather play the sport, you know. I'm kind of one of those people. But yeah, if that's your thing, it's perfectly fine. It's just not my thing. I use orthographic. I don't really. I know what my will look like usually in this so, like perspective. So I take that into account, but like that's just from like years. But usually I'll just you know use understanding like what your sculpt will look like. But yeah. I can't really explain why. Someone did a really better job of explaining it than I'm about to butcher, so I think it just can confuse you sometimes. And a lot of like concepts are, I think it's just, so like a lot of concepts are drawn in like a very flat viewpoint. Like they're not gonna have like that just lens distortion on it, so it's better to like, you know, do like just sculpt it more orthographic. What are your opinions on Ghost of Tsushima? I have the art book actually. I think it's a really beautiful game. I've not played it. I have the art book actually right here. Very beautiful game. I kind of want to bring this when I go to coffee shop again. I usually take like an art book with me and just like kind of like do study. Because like if you do 3 miles, you don't have a lot of time. Especially when you work 2 or 3 jobs. Like I just marked this page like this is so beautiful. I think it's a very beautiful game. Have not played it. I know my sister has though. She has a lot more time than me. Dark Horse books. She's a very impressive gamer. That's when you know the art and design is goated, but you buy the art book. No, I actually got that from my older sister. Like she's a really fan of the game. I think she wanted to influence me into playing it. So I got her the Thief book this year. I got her the Thief art book. Cause I was like, it's like one of the games that she kind of like turned me on to when we were like young. She kind of like informed my video game like knowledge sort of as we're growing up. Like she did a lot of like, she was like, oh, like Dishonored, like we gotta play this game. I'm like, what's this game, you know? Like, oh, I don't know what this is. Played Play it, Chloe. It will change your life irrevocably. Oh, okay. What did you say, Emily? The quality to optimization ratio is good. Like the modeling? I need to lower the nose or bottom of the face? Something? I'm so confused. Pull the reference over here. Okay, let me hide the hair again. Control-Shift-A. Oh, I have a front profile. Somewhere. Foliage FX and level design. Yeah, I remember seeing like all those leaves. Like, I'm like, how do they do this? It's probably just image, right? Like all those like leaves spraying in the wind. Oh yeah, see this is another thing. Like, don't batch this 1-to-1 because you think this is a front profile. It's not. It's slightly upturned. Excuse me. Like, look, like here would be where I would match it to. Thank you. Burn is goated. Burn with the bless, you know? Like a priest. Bless thee, my child. Also, speaking of priests, have you guys seen Conclave? I've been seeing, you can say Smash. Yeah, yeah. I appreciate that. That's really, really sweet. Let's sculpt, not me, no. Ah, cheers, hello Bruno. I can never win. I can never win every time I open my mouth. I can never win. I'm using the naked face Jace right now for the purpose of, you know, matching the concept. But yeah, he's got a beard here, so don't worry about this. My feral fans, my feral Jace fans. Oh, I don't delete that. Smash. I'm just, yeah, matching just the proportions. I do this with Victor. Like, it's so interesting to see, like, kind of like my estimation, then in comparing the concept, and then like the tweaks, and it's just like so much better, this process. It does take some time though. Base mesh because don't have a lot of time right now, and I'm making like one model for freelance a week plus retopo UVs, and then like 2 personal heads a month plus asymmetry, poly paint, and modeling, and hair, and some of the clothes. So yeah, I start from my base mesh. I actually talked about this in my Jinx tutorial if you guys want to, you know, not tutorial, it's more like a walkthrough kind of. Again, plugging my YouTube channel. I'm so glad I have like these videos up because I could just like go to my YouTube channel. Yeah, I did start from my base mesh, not anyone else's. It is mine. And I talk about like, oh, like it is okay to do this, like, especially since it's mine. I said like, oh, I've done like 30 heads, like just this year, or like not 30. It's like more than that. It's a lot. So it's important to like. I posted it in the chat. I could do a retopo. I'm considering it. Do you still mess? I do not mess around in Unreal. That was for a college project. I should delete that. You guys are seeing my rough channel before it gets all polished. I love that you found that one. You scrolled. Oh my god. Oh, this is not too many. It's so funny. No, I was using like blueprints. Like, yeah, if you guys want more tutorials and them quicker, I'd post more on my Patreon. So yeah, if you want to go there, I have it. I'll link it here again, but it's in the description. It should be. What's wrong with his head? I'm trying to figure that out right now. Like his ears, I think, needs to be... Is something wrong with this area? But that's what you get for talking and not focused on what you're doing. So you actually finish them. Is it in the circle? Yeah, two Tommy. You're scared to mess up your painting? Oh, like the poly painting? Yeah, you just gotta do it, man. You just gotta go in, you got this. Yeah, that's me. Like on my Patreon there's more. But I just opened it, so it's also doesn't have that many. It's like only been like 2 months. Like, damn, I can't make that many. My smile is phenomenal. Thank you. Why is there not 12,000 videos up? Because I just started. Please have mercy. I know, right? Like I'm still like, wait, we gotta make more of these. I have ArtStation if you let me link it. I'm gonna just like do my link tree too. I have a lot of platforms. Yeah, I'm also like learning video editing too at the same time, so please be kind. Yeah, any amount helps. And like I said, like I just did a long fur tutorial, so if you're curious about that, it's not done yet. It is like I did send it to you guys over on Patreon, so like I have a bunch of like unlisted videos. Also, his ears are all whacked. I think I moved it wrong. Oopsie. Let me open the... I think I moved this too far down. I think it is gonna look weird until I introduce the asymmetry, so we're gonna have to just also hold our horses. Hold our horses a bit here. I don't know why in the side profile his eye was so wide. I think I need to make his eyes bigger, no? The wolf one? The Mononoke? Nice. Yes, that's me. I'm sorry, Chris. I know. Some people like don't scroll, you know? Like would be surprised at like people's like not laziness, but like what's the word? I don't know. It's just it's laziness, but yeah. Some people like go like back on like I don't scroll back on people's profiles, but a lot of people do, like they'll scroll. So this area is like all whack. My. What have we done? We'll never be able to fix it. Just kidding. But if you ever stream sculpting, you'll run into this problem where people will be like, it's so ugly, like this stage, like whenever you're blocking a face, because it's indication of like people are able to recognize faces like super well, and like they'll notice like any like little differences between like either like, even if it's like an animated model, like they'll be like, oh, that's not right, to this, like there's this, my brain will go ding, that's not right, you know. So it's super important to get this right. It is a slow process though, because I am like, you know, talking, and but also like the process itself is just like, okay, we're gonna work on the ear for like 20 to 30 minutes real quick to like get the form right. And then when you start introducing like the asymmetry, it can be a pain because you no longer have twice as much work now, right? Is like the thing is like, so if I, you know, start painting here, like then the form underneath is like different. It's so, you've experienced that, yeah. And it's more so with 3D because like there is that uncanny valley effect. So like the better the face looks, like the more like more anatomy knowledge, more like time you've taken to like get it right, and like that shows me that you're not necessarily a master, but you are like very well versed in like understanding like the concept or like the source material. Like disc sculpting for 3D printing, I do not. I don't watch a lot of realism stuff, so I can't help you at all. I'm so sorry. If anyone else here has some, I would please send them in the chat. Feel free. But yeah, sorry. Hi from India. Hello. Hello from America. I'm good. America. Heck yeah. Just be patient. Yeah, you're gonna like, that guy's bald. Why is he bald? I'm like, I can't sculpt with the hair in the way. It's just not how it works. I could do it like this and make you all scared. There we go. Ah, everyone run and scream. Ah. Oh, witch hunter. Oh, thank you. I love environments too, but yeah, my favorite is definitely character. We understand each other. I love, that's my first OC too, that Bloodborne sculpt. You're doing it wrong. I know, that's what I get a lot. I got that so much on that recent like video that went viral, the one where I show like the eye of the sculpt, and people are like, your topology's too high. I'm like, dingus, I merged and deleted the subdivisions. Oh my goodness, dingus. I call him dingus. I would never do that. I'm above it. But yeah, people are like, oh, it's too high, it's too high. I'm like, I'm trying to show you a helpful tip and you're talking about my poly count? Get out! Do you not know what a primitive is? Do you know that they're readily available, like crops, like a field of, what's microplastics? Microplastics are readily available. I just want some microplastics. Yay! Any suggestions for beginners? Like how beginner? I would say point to my Patreon, but I don't have any. I have a lot of, I have 2 videos up. Well, one up for plugging for beginners. I don't have the block-in up yet. But if you would love, that's gonna be next month. If you would love to support me there. And I'm gonna get into anatomy, etc. But yeah, definitely watch someone who understands anatomy. Because a lot of 3D in comparison to 2D. I mean, 2D you can get away with a lot of like finagling with, and same 3D, but like understanding like, you know, anatomy is so much more important. I like the way you shine your eyes. There really is. Yeah. I made that tutorial and it blew up. Did really well. Yeah, it's important because like people are like, oh my god, like see, this is why it's like, oh, it's high polygons. It just got deleted. Like, it's not. I can just reconstruct. I'm funny. Thank you, Chris. But like, when they'd be like, oh, is the if I was to paint them on, like people are like, oh, like, isn't the light static? Like, yes, it is static, but the eye isn't. If you want to move it in 3D, it's like if if you paint the eye, the light on, you're gonna have to repaint it again. So what I did is like, let me show you. So if I was just to paint it on, it's like, let me just, so we're gonna do something that people normally do, which is to paint it, for example, and then if you were to move the eye now, it's gonna, the eye has moved. But if I was to undo that, take the eye, mask it, then move it, and I can have the light stay the same. Do you see what I'm saying? Because the light follows the light source, and it's usually at like your eyes, not like a sphere. It's like a sphere with like a on it. It's like a that's where the light catches. With the it's got the so that's why I do that. Because like you can see the eye, like the light move a little bit too, like it's gonna move. There you go. Sorry, I don't know why I was ranting that. Is it anatomy for sculptors? There's a couple books for anatomy. Where would you like to follow my work? What platform? Yeah, that's a good one. I have several platforms. There's some below for Patreon. There's some and that gives you access to our Discord community too. So I don't know if I mentioned that. We have a Discord where I give feedback and also like, you know, ask for like suggestions and like what you guys want. Yeah. But keep in mind, I am one person, so I don't have, you know, I have limited time to do things, but, you know, 20-minute tutorial like per month, like plus some small ones, I think is a pretty good deal. And I go into like anatomy. You can just subscribe on YouTube. Thank you so much. I'm so close to 1K. I'm so excited. What's that thing called that people check? Oh my god, we're like 20 away from getting 1K. What's it called? Forget what it is. Well, 816 now. Nice. True, Chris. I get ya. That's why I started the Patreon. Because I gotta get insurance this year. And it's like $300 a month. Because I need medication. La, la. It's like been a huge stressor for me. And I'm like, I don't know if I make enough to like... I kind of like, you know... I might as well just move to Europe or something, because like US healthcare system is not great. Design the 6 hour. Thank you. That was one of my earlier stuff. I loved making those. Those were, I miss doing like those big detailed sculpts, but now I do enjoy like these bust ones. I think I could add just as much detail. I draw it all in ZBrush. It's my profession and hobby. $4. Eggsman? Eggsman? Too much? Is it too much? I don't understand what that means. Yeah, with the sticker club, you get stickers that I make, that I draw myself. Like these are from last month. I should put them on my PC. These are my little, like, I call them dead squared. And I'm doing Formula 1, like car ones this month. Like little guys, little like kind of Animal Crossing. I don't know if you guys watch The Walking Dead or play Red Dead. I want to do some Arcane ones too. I might do those instead of the car ones too. Really good, thank you. Yeah, I mail these out every month, so I just mailed the last ones out. Like on the 3rd. Yeah, I do also do a 2D. It's like kind of my away from 3D time, but I really enjoy. Yeah, that like Patreon has like helped my self-esteem, like it's made me worry less about my future a little bit. So like, oh okay, like I'm having like a bit of like a constant income, even though it's kind of small at the start. Like it's helped relieve some of that, like, you know, like if you do freelance, it's kind of like, am I gonna eat this month? Kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's to start paying for insurance, have to pay like for my medicine, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, anything helps me really. And I'm so grateful to also have this platform too. Like I can like, you know, advertise my stuff and like, you know, connect with the ZBrush guys and trying to just get like immediate help when something happens. Absolutely. Thank you, Gurn. Also, thanks for everyone for being here today. It's like, I guess everyone's like at work right now, right? I am too, but a pure ref. Yeah, I wanted to, yeah, provide that, like, my organization for you. It's just like a collection of like things that I've used and like has helped me. Yeah. Yeah. And on Patreon, you have to make things like a certain amount. So I was like, I can't make it for free, but yeah, like it's, I'm just like mostly like saying, hey, like this is, you know, time I've spent like looking for refs. Like I spend about like every day, I'm always like looking for references. So like, and if you want an update, like I could do like an Arcane one. I'm thinking about doing that, but like just stuff that has helped me. Like I have a whole like personal Discord to myself where I constantly like send myself like people's models. It's like in the internet, if it's not ArtStation, it's like Twitter, right? It's like Twitter, people will post their stuff and it gets lost. So I have like a personal Discord. I'll send some to my Patreon Discord. I'll be like, this is like what I found today, like on ArtStation. Like I'm always like scrolling for refs. I'm always like collecting. I'm always like, you know, like, oh, this is like a really helpful tutorial. Like I think everyone should do that too. Some people don't, so I'm just like saying it, you know, out loud in case anyone doesn't know they should be doing this. But I also have my hairbrush on my Patreon. I have, I think, what is it? Bet collections are good on ArtStation. I applied, I think in 2022, and it was like right when I had posted my Mononoke one. So that was a huge reason why they were like, oh my god, your stuff is very good. And I said, and I went on and I did a talk, and then they asked me after, like, hey, do you want to do like this? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. Like I would love to. And then I, you know, ever since then. I've been streaming for them. It's been like 2 years, 3. Oh, it's been 3 years. Whoa, that just hit me. But yeah, you could like go back and like watch some of them if you want, like the earlier ones. Pinterest is good. I definitely like ArtStation a lot because like on the difference between like Pinterest sometimes has lower quality images and ArtStation usually preserves the higher res of the images, and it's like the only platform that does like that's social-ish, like, you know, right? Like it's got discoverability on there, and that's really important because, you know, like I go through artist likes a lot, other artists likes to find pieces. I kind of don't use the trending anymore. I just go through artists stuff because it's just better because I don't want to interact with like anything that's not a real model, you know. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, I think it's good to use both, but definitely like Pinterest has lowered my image quality sometimes, so I don't tend to like it that much, but it's good. It's good. It's decent. Which also has some of that discoverability that Twitter and lacks, because it's like it'll bring things up that's like, you know, not recent. Like Twitter's like mostly like the day of kind of thing, whereas like Pinterest and ArtStation is like old stuff that's been posted like 5 years ago, you know. Same with like YouTube too. I think it's got the same perks. Why do you have less? I mean, I've kind of just started like posting. I appreciate that compliment though. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, if you guys just want to like vote on the polls too, on Patreon, like I'm doing this month as well. I should have started it today, but I was just like, nah, I'm just gonna work on Jay's. I still want to finish him. I still have time. And I can go over too. Like I'm not like sending you the file. I'm just like giving, like making references and, you know, creating an art piece for y'all. No, this might need to be. Oh, his brow bone, I think, is here. Right? Oh yeah, I just like just health stuff, you know. You don't want to go too into detail. But you know, like, be nice to afford it. It's been a huge stressor recently, so I'm trying not to think about it too much right now, just like on stream. Live Laugh US healthcare system. See. Like you have to be kind of careful what you say about yourself online. Like insurance companies are like always watching. Always watching. Like you know, like the questions that they ask you at like doctor's appointments are like what is it? Like, oh, like have you experienced depression? Like or like what is the other question? Like just those questions like immediate red flag in my brain. That's they charge your insurance for that, which it's just like you just have to be careful about what you say. It's kind of a it's like a war. It's like a war, like a a silent war between like these multi-billion-dollar companies and you as an individual. Thank you. I'm very healthy. If any insurance company is listening, I am very healthy. I run every day. I eat very well. I don't smoke. I don't drink. And I don't, yeah. I'm very healthy. Constant exercise. I swim, I bike, I run. I get my fiber in. The healthcare mafia. It is it not? Like, it's so, ooh, like once you learn some things, like you're like, I'm gonna be careful what I say. Like, I can't put your birthday out sometimes. Like, you can't put your, like, oh, what is it? Just like the activities that you do, you know, on like social media. They're always listening. They have like records. I'm not even just being a conspiracy, it's true. I'm very healthy. I just need my monthly medication, please. Guys, I've been getting to my entire life. Yes, I would like the generic. I don't want to be a burden. Oh, Showa, what's up? I know, right, Gern? Like, was the like seeing this like the profit of like all these companies, 4 billion, like it was a United has like 16 billion. Holy crap. Red flag, red flag. And the fact that like they constantly like change like although what was the pre-approval stuff, like oh my god, brother, I've gone months without medication sometimes, like had to like split it. So I think that's a huge stress for my life too, is like that is like kind of why I was like so down, I think, in December. Is just like this like reminder that like I'm gonna be losing it. I might not have it for like a couple months this year. I don't know. I'm gonna try to call him today. Like, I have to do it by the 15th, I think. When this can become a health insurance discussion, I'm so sorry. I would love to work for the government though, just to like, but I've like applied, they like rejected me, so I'm not rejected, they haven't gotten back to me. So, you know. You do what you can. You just feel kind of powerless while doing so. Sorry, is this getting too real? It's too real? Adulting, right? Oof. Yeah, I would love to be secure in like my future, but I'm unsure at the moment. I can't like disclose that. In case anyone's listening. But yeah. Just like general stuff. Stuff to live. You know. Normal everyday stuff. Stuff I've been taking since I was in 2nd grade. Is now I got to know here it's the same, so you have the same problems over in India. It's only bad if you're like not financially secure, so like everyone right now. Everyone who's like lost their job. Like I haven't ever had a job in the first place. I've only just been contract, so I can't really say. Yeah. Ding. But things like Patreon have like secured some of that in my heart a little bit, like definitely. And possibly YouTube in the future. Oops. Someone's here on ArtStation. Oh, man. I think I remember hearing like India's like pretty corrupt too. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Like I put in like the amount I make and it's still like, I don't know, like 300. I don't understand. Stuff I need isn't expensive. Like, it is very stressful. His nose. I think his nose is asymmetrical. Like you had to pay for everything. And everyone hates you. Taxes hate you. Traveling hates you. Like if you get like try to get like a visa, like it's usually not a visa, like it's like be denied. Like it's just like, okay, cool. Like I'll just you know just crawl in the hole. I see I'm not wanted here. I understand. Or what was it? No, I was trying to look at like working in Canada just to like see, and then it's like, or it's not a citizenship. I think it was a citizenship, but it was like what was it? I think it was a visa. But that was currently closed. I don't know till when, but like the only things you could get in for were like being a student. So I guess I could just become an art student in Canada. But yeah. Have you remembered how you felt when you first to work on what you like? I do remember the feeling. How did I make the hair strands? I don't have time to go over that, but it's on my Patreon. There's like a collections, like if you want to just purchase that, or you can become like a member and just get access to everything. And new content too. And I think eventually I'll post it, but I think I won't be till like March. So March, yeah. If I do like a full breakdown, like, and I could do discussions like different like hair types. But yeah, if you just want to subscribe to my YouTube for now, that would be fine. Plugged it like 7 times today. But I don't have time to go over it today. I'm working on the face right now. Wait, I just use it my haircut brush and I just draw it out on it. Where's my haircut? Hold on. Gotta load it. This is what I made. I just draw it on and then I use that and duplicate it. Are you willing to relocate? Yeah, definitely. I don't see why anyone needs me to relocate though. I just send digital files. Bernie Whiteston. I only just use ZBrush on stream. I'm most comfortable with that, but I use other things too. Who's this? Oh, cool. But no, I'm not the best for learning anything else. Like, I'm definitely an expert when it comes to ZBrush, but not really anything else. I know the basics. The eye looks weird. I think we need to raise it a little bit. I think it's the nose. He's got a short nose. I don't understand. Why are people following our station? Is 5 getting notifications? It's funny. Could you? Looking for character artists where you work. Where do you work? He's getting closer. I think there's something I'm missing right now, but like, this is now, this is before, and it's just so close. I'm missing one piece, I think. One piece. Oh yeah, I would love for you to oh sorry, and to give me that. But yeah, interested. I didn't think anyone was hiring like full-time. That's news to me. Oh, I don't speak Russian. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I appreciate everyone being here too. Let me look. I love this part of the process. Like, it's like you're so close to like getting it. I think his lips might be the thing. Hold on. Has anyone seen, I think I asked this earlier, but has anyone seen season 2? I'm just making conversation. San Francisco. Hey, Chloe, happy. This looks awesome. Huge Arcane fan. Also starting in personal projects, studying that art style. To see your approach. Thank you. Look at this one. Look at Victor. Also, I did the body a little bit. Super complicated. I did the feet too. This is like, once you start making one of these, like matching it, it's a lot of work. Like, I've only just kind of approached this body and I was like, I can't. I can't. Like, after the face, I was like, I can't do it, man. It's so much work. Like, just this face was like, it's just, the entire thing is asymmetrical too. Like, Sinzu, what's up? Hey, man. Speaking of a goat, amazing artist, Sinzu. Your breakdowns so good. The way you communicate your like knowledge, amazing. I've learned things from them. Love your breakdowns. Also love your streams too. Looking amazing, good job. So when you approach doing the arcane art style, do you do anything different from how you do? Yeah, not, well, good question. Not really. Like, I kind of just, I start with the, like, matching the face, like, trying to get to the, but, like, the one thing difference is, like, the introduction of asymmetry. So, like, let me show you. This, his entire, like, let me, how do I illustrate this? Like, let me go to Photoshop real quick. You're making you shy. Dude, you deserve it. You're goated. You don't deserve to be shy. You deserve to have praise. Immaculate teacher. Oh, this is my meme I was making. Control G. And then let me... Ooh. But, so... Little demonstration here. Ah! It's like twice as much work because... Control... Wait, hold on. Control? Give me a second, I'm gonna demonstrate. Ah! We're gonna just copy it in half. Control X, Control V. Then we're gonna mirror this, Control T, sorry, Control C, Control V, then we're gonna Control T, and then flip it horizontally. I love the way that rhymed. Oh shit, I gotta apply the transformation. Hold on. Control C, Control V, sorry, Control Shift V, and then Control T and flip horizontally. And we're just gonna move it. You see what I mean? Like, wait, let me move it over a little bit. His entire... Actually, I should have pushed it a bit more in mine, but his entire left side is like lowered, and this entire, like, if you look at his face, it's the entire is lowered. Let me pull up Tebow's concept, but let me just show you again. Oh shit, hold on. So let me just pull up the one on ArtStation. Okay. And then we're gonna select one side. And get in the middle. Control X. Oh wait, what do I do? Why is it not working? Do I need to rasterize it? Okay, it worked. Okay, Control T and then Control flip it. Sorry, Control T. See how it's raised? Oh, I'll do the other side. Control T. Look. What was the meme? Oh. Do you guys, have you seen Over the Garden Wall? Do you see how it's lowered though? This entire side. And this is completely different, like this eye area. Look. Just the hair, the face. It's lowered. His lip. You see? So that's every single model. His body, his like... This cheerful innocent. I think it's just the lighting, but yeah. You're right. It does, yeah, a little bit. Isn't that crazy? Also, his orbital bone has changed too a little bit. There you go, like the top. I think this just shows illness. Like I think it's like eats the gray, like it eats the inside of like the bone structure. I can't remember specifically. Happy sad, moo, boo, boo. But that's one thing I go in and like I take into account is like when I'm starting off with the face, I'll keep it symmetrical, like because I don't want more work for myself. I'm not gonna go into like a lot of beginners make a mistake is like, oh, go like I say symmetrical. I kind of like introduce that like really. Oh, don't do that. You're gonna like way too much work for yourself. You have to like do symmetry, symmetry, symmetry until the very end, like not the very end, you know, like kind of like 80% done. I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna introduce the asymmetry. Okay. Cause like that doubles your work. Is like, okay, this entire other entire other face side is like completely different. Double the work. Yeah, I'm working on Jace right now. He does a asymmetry. It's just not as noticeable, but if you look at one of his eyes, it's like this shows it from the concept art, but this is different from this. Do you see the eye bag? Do you see how it's different? I haven't introduced that yet because I'm still getting the proportions right. I'm not gonna do it yet, but yeah. But that is like kind of what makes it like better, but it makes it more arcane, like it's that asymmetry. Because yeah, right now I'm just like doing too much by like not having like a reference sheet, so I'm just gonna, let me go, hold on, let me move this down just by with the move. The painting as well, exactly. It's the sculpting and the painting, like it's a lot. A lot of work. You can see it here too, like the eye bag is different. You see? But yeah, it's not as noticeable. There's another artist, not just Arcane, it's Cedric Pevernay. I can't say his last name, I apologize. He's a huge inspiration to me. It's been for years. Pevernay, something. But he did a lot of the Dishonored concept art. As square as his head is, yeah, it's very square, Roman, you're right. But he does a lot of this. I don't follow him, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, the Dishonored thugs. A lot of that kind of unique facial. Yes, but your job is to not die. So I save time by like, yeah, doing the symmetry first. And then you can introduce the asymmetry. He has it here too, like look, like the bags are different. Very different than what you commonly see, which is like a very symmetrical face. He's good. I used him in my polyqueen tutorial. He's a huge inspiration to me. Yeah, so amazing, yeah. Let me think. I need to... So another thing you have to kind of do... I talk about this in my polypaint tutorial, but like when you get screenshots like this is actually not too bad, but like... where's a bad lighting scene? Like this one you can't color pick from. It's, I guess you're trying to approximate like what the colors would be in like a white light. So I'm kind of doing that in my head as well. A lot of work. And going on the brain. This might be smaller. No. I might try and like make the lip a bit symmetrical. Yeah, I have my Jinx one posted on my YouTube. Yeah. Like sculpt wise. Like YouTube. Oh my god, we're almost 1K. We're 9 away. If we could get to 1K before, I'd be really grateful. And my Patreon too. Okay, thinking. I think I'm gonna make his under eyes darker. Like this. Soft brush is the best. Go. I would prefer 3D coat, but I usually just use ZBrush. I'd say it needs to be like this different. No, like a more. This isn't the right color. A string on my glove. Thank you, Sharif. What's up? Let's go. But I really like this like process of like sculpting and poly painting at the same time, because I just do both at the same time. I don't know. It's just how I do it. I feel like the poly painting informs the sculpting process. Yeah, that's wrong. Hold on. Yeah, I saw, thank you, love the, thank you. I used, /2 on it. My head's in the way, but it's there. It's a default brush in ZBrush. I just extracted and then sculpted the slash with slash. I think it's more purple actually. Possibly. Possibly. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh lovely, we did it, chaps. We did it. That's a smash and success, that is. That's a beautiful win. That is beautiful. That is all beautiful. Oh yeah, that's what you need. That's what I'm looking at. That's what it's there. The color regions. I'll just paint what I see, mate. No, that's also something I'm like, there's something I missed here. I switched files. Oopsie. I messed up. So I'm just gonna compare. I knew that was gonna happen. Just the change one. That's the one I was painting. Yeah, I went back to this one. Oopsie. Oopsie. I'm just gonna pull some of the colors I was using on this. Let's just not talk like that. It's funny. Oh my goodness, I'm blanking, dude. I'm forgetting where I am. Oh, Jinx, what are you doing here? I could do part 2 and like probably paint 2 as well. Like what I'm doing here is like, it's a technique in painting, which is like called the like lost edge technique, like where you have a like a plane change or what have you, and you're indicating the form. It's hard to explain, but like you start with like a hard edge and then you kind of use like a soft, the end of it to like, let me just Google it for you. Lost edge technique. Is a painting that is involves softening or removing an edge so that it blends into the next shape. This technique creates a sense of mystery, looseness, and realism in a painting. So it's like all the models have like a combination of this. And you know, no, I just used the full, and but the way I do it, I covered it in the tutorial, but it's at 100%. And what I do is like when I introduce like a new color, like you saw me there, I don't know if you can go back and replay it, but when I was introducing like that white, you see if it's like this white, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put it, sample it. So I hit C, I hit the outer edge, undo, sample again. I'm just getting a blend. So like, you see? So I never use anything else except for this. I just do that. Full opacity. I'm technically like degreasing it, but like I just use the because I'm using the soft brush as both a hard and a soft brush, because see this, like I want to, like this is the hard edge of the cheekbone, and but then it blends into this like, yeah, I covered it in the tutorial like a lot, I think a couple times. I was like, hey, like this is, yeah, but for you it's free. For you it's free. Yeah, that's how I get away with doing that. But you see like here on this image, like, so this is the lost edges. These are the hard edges, you see? Like you're going from this hard edge to the soft. Like and they do that a lot on the models. Like you can look at the inner corner, like any of the eyes, like they'll have like the hard like inner corner, and then it'll like blend out to the like plane. Like Victor has a good, oh, I just have my model, duh. So like on the eyes right here, you can see it, this kind of got rid of it a bit. I like switched the purple, but it's like that. What about the other side? You see, it's like, it's this like kind of hard, like, oh, it's just the white, and it like blends out to the Helena, that like soft, you know, transition. Yeah. Please, only one brush, only one opacity. It's a reference I was looking at. Come back to me. Come back to me, my sweet reference. Saving it. What? I think, yeah, being around a lot of 2D and doing a lot of 2D has helped me a ton. Just like recognize and like name the things I'm talking about. And his entire like cheek area is also asymmetrical. Oh boy. Oh well. I'll keep going, fixing adjustments, fixing everything else before I do that. But I see now, like, because this changes this shape, and so this like form needs to be adjusted to fit. Forehead. Let's do the forehead a little bit. And create the forms with a brush. Actually, I'm at 2 hours. Oh wow. So, I think I'm gonna head out. I can't read anyone. I don't know what I'm saying. Huh? I'm gonna read. What do I read? No. I think I have anything else to discuss. Yeah, subscribe to my YouTube if I haven't. Look out for more videos there. Oh my god, we're at 1K! Oh, huzzah, it's a splendid day. Thanks for joining. Thanks for chatting. Amazing. Amazing, we did it, guys. We did it! We won! We beat YouTube. Analytics. Yo, it's even 100. Yo! We did it. We did it, Joe. Let's go. It's even 1K. I'm best day of my life. Rip shot. But yeah, thanks for joining me on ZBrush channel. I stream a lot on my Twitch, so like feel free to go there. I feel like I have to be more serious on this channel, so yeah, feel free to check me out on my Twitch and you'll get a lot more goose, a little more gags, bit more, maybe some games there too. I'm more Alan Wake 2, I'm excited to get back. Yeah.